Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from the Sunshine State. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Now, man, born here in Jacksonville, it's Ashton Genty. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Bowers, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Pickett. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Vegas.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Pickett's a throw on first down. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
In motion, that's Thornton. On first down, Pickett. Open man, that's Dante Thornton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Pickett. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
Pickett throwing here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. Inside the 20. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 9-yard line.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation.
Hey,
1st and goal.
Hey, Soko, Soko,
is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Take right open.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal.
Ginger. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown Jaguars. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Mostert now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Pickett. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on second and 6. Bowers the man in motion. A second down throw for Pickett. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
From the 46, here's second down and 5. On the ground, it's Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Here's a third down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. That's complete to Lockett outright. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Bowers, the man in motion. From the gun is Pickett. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll lead to a second down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Pickett will throw it again on second down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Pickett to throw, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That one caught. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drop.
At their own 26-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second down, Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got a screen. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Let's go. This one's hot.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Red on red. Hey, danger. Duck.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open right side. That screens the tight end. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
first down throw for Lawrence. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, tomato, tomato! Done!
To throw is Lawrence. Escaping to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Lisa 24. Done! It's hot! Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Done! It's hot! Go, go, let's go! Go, go! Here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw.
You know, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Raiders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Rip, 23! Hey, Ginger, hot!
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee.
Ready up! On red. Son, it's hot! Silver.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 16-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, run! It's hot! Silver!
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Elandon Roberts. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
On first down, Pickett. That's caught left side by Bowers.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On the jump!
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Hurry, 70 left.
To throw, Pickett. He's got the tight end there. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Mustang 19. 19 Cardinals.
In motion, that's Thornton.
Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Pickett. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Bowers, the man in motion. They'll go. It's Pickett. That is Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Hey, lion. Son, it's hot.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
22-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Ginger. Done.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. 1st and 10.
Jaguars, first
Hey,
down.
gun.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They go play action for Lawrence. Now he'll run it. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a 1st down.
12 more yards. That's another Jaguars first
Think
down.
right.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. On a throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
ETN.
Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time.
It leads to 2nd
And it'll bring
10.
up 2nd down.
Got it. Ready? Lisa 24. Son, it's hot.
Here's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Jaguars
11.
first down. 1st and 10 at the
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end.
Ready up.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey. Son, it's hot. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Easy,
First
easy,
and 10
easy,
at the
easy, easy.
32-yard line.
Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. The outside, complete to Thomas. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
To Brian Thomas Jr.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
At the Raiders' 22-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Out to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
I got him.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
One yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Lawrence now on second down. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
23. Hey, Ginger. Done. Hey, Kim.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A 29-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Mostert now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Pickett. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down. Pickett. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the gun is Pickett. He's got his man. That's Hooten. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Bowers the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Second and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. In motion, that's Thornton. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They'll try it now with Genty. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Raider first down.
Close at 19.
Once again, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Here's second and 9. They'll go again with Genty. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Now the Jags use their third and final timeout, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Bronco 80.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting the fourth quarter lead.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Rip 23. Hey, tomato. Done.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Forced to his right. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete.
It's a gain of 18. That's good.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Jacksonville, good night, everyone. Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're off from Jacksonville. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, hey, hey.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Puts that one, but they couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that takes them to third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Red on red. Here we go, sir.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Buying some time right. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And goes to the hurry up here.
Hey, kill! Easy. Read a 24. Read a 54. Silver.
Trying on fourth down. It's Lawrence. He's gotten to his running back. Well, he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
Easy.
line.
Route.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
Brings up second and 17 at the 37-yard line.
I got him.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Easy. Silver.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. And it's caught, it's Travis Hunter. Breaks the tackle. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
The Falcons go a nickel, third down. Third and long for him here. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. Here's ETN on first down. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
He completes it in traffic. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A pickup of 17. And the Jaguars have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
We can see the goal line. Push it in right now, boys. We need this. Let's do it.
We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. First carry now, this is Bashal Tu'u. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Here we go.
On second down, it's ETN. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
Let's go, 52.
Offense in the hurry-up here.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Silver.
It's a gain of 4.
On third down, here's Tu'u. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The ball carrier.
Working quickly here.
Floyd brought him down.
They're going to try with ETN. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
19.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin them back, It's a terrible field position to run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Offense up to the line fast. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand-in-hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Penix on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Penix now on 1st down. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
It's a loss of a yard.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Penix on 1st down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Called in by Mooney. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Penix looking to pass. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Focus. All right.
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our second half. Here's Carter on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Along the sideline past midfield. He brushed him off with ease. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returnable from the 2. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Hey, so here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
And the Jaguars
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, tomato, tomato. Done. Silver.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Next side.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stops a yard short, gain of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, time.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Finding Thomas near the sideline. He got out of bounds after a small gain. Pickup of 2 here. And the Jaguars have a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Hey, Ginger. Done. Here we go.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Red on red. Hey, son, hot.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down throw, Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Falcons' 43.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. On the move, hit it right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Son, they said it's hot. Here we go, son.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Cut out left. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Pass complete to number 12, Travis Hunter. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach.
Ready?
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, Lion. Red.
On play action now, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Kill, I'm gone.
Offense in a hurry up here.
11. Easy.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the 4th. Now quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jaguars 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Carter on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. They did it! He made the interception! Foye Oluokun with the pick.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
On red. Here we go.
Now we give to ETN running right. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. First and 10 at
let's
the
go.
17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Thomas Jr.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And we'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy, a lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll run, ETN. And that carry over, that's one on the plunge up the gut.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars down by 7. Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5.
Rip, 23. Silver.
He gets it again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up third and goal.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Son. Hey, kill. Here we go, son.
Now to throw. Chased out to his right. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut it to a point late in this one. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Carter on the return. Making some progress here. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down from the 42. Robinson on the inside give. And a solid gain there, Brock, of the back 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
And 4 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4. Another carry for Robinson. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Third and just 2 to go. Here's Robinson running his own read. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. This is going to be close, but I don't think he's got it. Nope, they mark him shy of the first. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, fourth down, I get it. You want the ball with your biggest playmaker. In a lot of offenses, that's quarterback. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, Lion!
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger, time! Here we go.
Looking to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here he is to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. It's Algier on third. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Lisa 24.
Lawrence here to zone keeper. And they'll only find 1 yard off the gut. Second down. You know, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Rip, 23. Son, this is hunt.
And drawn up here for Lawrence. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offensive line fast.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Hey, kill.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Able to find Strange here. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down.
Hey.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Only got a yard, but all they needed was an inch or two. That's going to move the chains.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, son, this is hunt.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We've set it downs from 37.
Silver.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Hey, Soko, so high.
Once with it on 1st. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Hey, go. Hey, here we go, son.
Trying it right side with ETN. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
4-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Inside give here for Tootin. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
On red.
Running it here with ETN. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now
to throw. He's got it. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. As expected, here's the timeouts. And now they'll get to discuss the play that'll end this in a win or a tie. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
Falcons 14. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
We'll see if their defense can hold now and finish off an overtime win as the kick is away. Here's Carter on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Running here with Bijan. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, here's Penix. Lays out, what a catch! They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Staying with Robinson. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got first down here from the 36. Penix now. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 27.
On second down, Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Penix working from the gun. Short pass brought in. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Gain of 12. And a Falcon first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone on first. Throws caught. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Jaguars.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. He goes to the hurry up here. Throwing now. He rolls to his right. And he's made the catch to silence this crowd. It's a touchdown. This game is over. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from South Philly. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Tiger Swamp, Tiger Swamp. Nope, nope, nope.
To the air right away is Hurts. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain of 30.
They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short. And this remains a 6-0 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Here is Shipley on the return. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
So, from the 37, here's second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second
From the 41, here's second and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Third and 2. Here we go. He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Jaguars on top. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Forced out wide. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Lawrence to throw right away. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Pushed out to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the 7.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On the return, it's Covey. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
63. Right. No trouble.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Alpha. No touch that.
Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Eagles, 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
To throw, Hurts. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. Big time play for Philly. Pickup of 46 yards. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Barkley.
at the 3-yard line.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Kevin Boyd on the
They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. On play action, Hurts moving to his right. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 2. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
at the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Rolling right. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay inbounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jake Elliott.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
30 left. 11. Let's go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He'll step up and run this.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Set up the screen. Out wide, it's Brown. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a Jags first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
30 left. Go, let's go.
Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete.
Ready?
It's second down and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is caught. What a throw. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
They'll try to pick it up with Etienne. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for two, unsuccessful. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Tiger Swamp, Tiger Swamp.
A second down throw for Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now it's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score. They got to score fast.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A run with Barkley. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here comes 2nd down.
Field King! Field King! No touch that! No touch!
They'll drop to throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Barkley. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd. To stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down.
Great, set. On anyway, hey.
They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout here on the field.
Jake Elliott on for the
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Hey.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Eagles. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
Built on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design, this is Everbank Stadium. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Devin Duvernay to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Williams off the play fake. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Swift on second down. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Eric Armstead there on the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Williams to throw on third. That's more of the catch out left. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And the Bears first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down. Here's Swift. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Swift gets it again on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with third down and 5.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down, Bears.
We got Hornets! Hornets! Jordan!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Working from the gun, Williams made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up third down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Third down. Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They will go for it. Williams headed out right. Sends this to the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars have an early opportunity. That's the interception on the game's first series.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Done. Rip, 23. Silver.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Soka, hot.
Lawrence now off the play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron.
41-yard line.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
13 loose. Hey, live.
Starting run for Lawrence. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Catch made. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Josh Blackwell to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Williams on 1st down. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Escapes the pocket. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jaguars take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Low right side, caught by Thomas. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. They'll run, ETN. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, run!
He gets it again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Hey, Soko, Sahad.
The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Rip, 23.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. It's a designed run for him. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Red on red.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate. It gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Hey, hey, hey. Here we go.
On play action now, Lawrence. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Hey, lion, lion. Hey, tomato, tomato. Done. Silver.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. He's going for it himself. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
11, Agate. Hey, easy. Ralph, Ralph. Ralph. Hey, Ginger, Ginger. Done. Here we go.
First down throw, Lawrence. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Okay, ready?
Lisa, 24.
Now toss it to ETN. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
He was taken down.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out third and 12.
This one's hot. Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54.
To the air on third and long. Got him in. It's Thomas. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, hot.
They're going for this. turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They're going to run here. Kyle Monunga. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
3 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Chicago.
First down, and they go right back to it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Looking quickly here.
Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bears first down.
First down, Williams to throw. Connection made, Kyle Monunga. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete and will bring up third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. They'll try to run it with Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Biggie Angel! Biggie Angel! Biggie Angel!
At the 2-yard line.
Here's Williams. Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! And the Jaguars get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.